Have you ever experienced this hazy-like feeling, where days just blend into each other? After a few weeks of absolute productive work, I find myself waking up and feeling no motivation to get on with the day. And I struggle to be the thing I call myself. I can't seem to practice what I preach because here I am, a few weeks of productivity later, and I'm struggling to carry on. How can I live a life of meaningful creative productivity when I can't even do it for 4 weeks without crashing? It's a problem I face quite often. Having to do the work that pays the bills first, and then feeling tired and uncreative, struggling to find the motivations to work on my own passions. It really becomes this self-destructive cycle, because when we indulge these negative comments about ourselves, we stagnate and it gets even worse. The I am not good enough cancer begins to take over, and we're left with this empty feeling, a hole that seems impossible to climb out of. A bad day turns into a bad week. I often find that in these slumps, I compare my life with others more often. Like, wow, look at these people. They're hiking every single Sunday, and I'm here sitting struggling to write a script. Like, Michael, get over yourself. But this is not fair, because I'm not being kind to myself. This is in essence what a creative slump actually is. Nothing more than a recession. Your mind is temporarily pulling back to regroup from the excess amount of creative prosperity and hard work you've been experiencing. And in these times of struggle, it's important to remember that our slumps do not define us. We often feel guilty for being tired or wanting to play a video game the whole day. It's okay to have a bad day. Embrace it. Make the most of it. My point is that creative slumps, just like bad days, are temporary. And we need to stop extending one bad day into multiple bad days, because it's easier to complain than just to stop the cycle. Learn to be kinder with yourself, because we often blame external situations for the reasons we're feeling down, when in reality, the person in control of our slumps is ourselves. In this book I read, Work Smarter, Not Harder, the author Graham Alcott referred to the phrase time management as being deeply flawed. It should actually be called attention management. Oftentimes at the end of the day, we still have lots to do, with enough time to do them, but we feel unmotivated and accomplish nothing. And then we say we ran out of time, when in reality, we ran out of attention. At the end of the day, you're left with a small amount of time, but an even smaller amount of attention. You had energy and ideas and brain power when you were sitting in those dull meetings. But now, nearly at 6 p.m., there's none of it left. Unlike time, attention is not a fixed resource, and an hour of proactive attention is way more valuable than an hour of inactive attention. So rest, so you can replenish your attention. The moment we begin to realize we are the products of our own choices and thoughts, that we often suffer more in imagination than in reality, that is when we can begin to get out of our creative slumps. By just being a little kinder to ourselves in moments of failure and lack of attention. Maybe next time we will snooze the phone without feeling guilty for once.